Hey everybody, Agent Ortiz, AMO Fitness. So today we're going to be going over the proper sequence for a deck squat. So a deck squat is when you roll into a squat, looking something like this. If I can do this without one of these puppies getting in my way. So we stay nice and tucked. Chugaboo, get out of the way. Get away. Stay nice and tucked. Okay, we roll back. Tuck the feet. Stand nice and tall. Come back down. Roll back. Keep the feet under the body. Stand up tall. Now, right away, that might not be something you can achieve. So I recommend these two exercises to help you get started. One, just practice on keeping your core tight and rolling. So we can do that by getting in a tight little ball. Okay, I'm going to tuck my hips. I'm going to posteriorly tilt my hips. I'm going to keep a tight roll back and forth. So what I'm going to try to do is really control my core as I roll and feeling the core as I come up. So a good game plan would be 2 sets of 10 to get the core warmed up for that movement. Next is having the mobility in the ankles, knees, and hips to be able to fully get into triple extension during that movement. Well, that's if you jump and you actually flex your ankle. Anyway, so good one for that is to get into your lowest goblet squat. If you can't do this, use a wall to help you. Okay, so you can use an object to grab onto. I have a little heater here that I can hold onto to help push me up. Okay, so I can start doing that, or a wall to grab onto to help push you up. Okay, so the next one I have is just a simple little rocking drill. Okay, so we can start here on my feet, and I'm gonna rock back and forth. Rock back all the way to my heels hit the ground and forth. Rock back, because you're not going to be coming up, your hips are going to be under as you stand up, so you might want to actually practice this with a tucked tailbone and then not a tucked tailbone. Okay, both are acceptable. I'm going to dip my hips down. Okay, both ways. I'm going to drop my heels in. Okay? And then the last final little exercise before we get in is just learning how to self-assist forward and back. So this kind of looks like a breakdancing move. So we're staying here in our deep goblet squat. I'm going to push back to front. So I really have to drive this back arm. I'm slightly bending my elbow here. Okay, I'm going to keep my hand right in front. I'm going to push back and forth. I can practice that with both hands. And that's going to help have me understand the force I'm going to need to properly roll forward. So again, you can practice those forward and back, hand back and forth, other way, back and forth. Okay, so our rolls, so in sequence, a little tiny roll workout would look like this. I'm going to go back and forth 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to start coming forward a little bit more, getting my heels all the way down. 7, 8, 9, 10. Next I'm going to do 10 goblet squats. So I'm going to get in and out of my goblet squat. On these I'm going to do a straight back on these. Keeping my upper back nice and tight. Working on getting through my joints. Feet are at a nice 30 degrees. After that, I'm going to do some nice little rock drills. Some people call these like reverse squats and stuff. Okay, you can get all the way forward and then back. I'm going to come all the way forward and back. So from the front, I'm actually going all the way down on my heels. Heels, forward and straight. Heels, forward and straight. Heels, forward and straight. And then we can get into that little breakdancer move. I'm going to go back. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Then you can just get right into your deck squats after that. So I'm going to roll back, stand up, 1, stand up, 2. Pay attention to what your ankles are doing too. I always kind of like to use this as a screen too to kind of see what happens to the feet. We're trying to get in the best alignment you can, but for some people that's really hard. Again, if you need an object to help pull you on, you can use a bed so you can roll forward You can just practice that little pop. Here, you can pop, use something to help get you going, okay? So, deck squats, lots of progressions for you guys. Also, a lot of accessory movements, if you can, or wherever you're getting stuck, one of those exercises will help you. So, the deck squats, you can shoot for time on these. If you're just beginning, 10 seconds is great. Maybe like 2 or 3, can you do some assisted ones for 30 seconds? Or 10 full ones. If you can't get there, just do 30 assisted where you're rolling forward onto a bed, pushing yourselves up. This isn't my primary form of squatting. I'd prefer regular goblet squats, just weighted front squats. I like unilateral squats. I like throwing in deck squats though because it's a level change and it's a full body propulsion movement, which is always necessary for anyone at any point in time. I know even Europeans use this as a marker for mortality. So it's a mortality rate test between how long they're going to live or not if they can get up off the ground. So it's kind of a huge indicator on how important this drill could be in your program. So Agent Ortiz, deck squats. Have fun with it.